back home. Sometimes Under Night does not under and or night. It's been an embarrassing showing today, but who gives a shit about that? Let's give a shit about the match that's happening in front of us, which is Wagner Byakuya, which for Phil, our Byakuya player, is fucking scary, and that is why. If he's jumping, you got a dash BC coming at you. If you're on the ground, you got a shield coming at you.
Just seems like a bad time in general.
Yeah, weirdly enough, in most matchups where there's a spider involved, the spider's usually the one that you're afraid of. However, this time the spider is afraid of its natural predator, the white woman.
Pesticide white woman.
Pesticide white woman.
Hell
She's got fire, and she has absolutely no tolerance.
That's how it's gonna be, huh?
That's how it's gonna be.
It's gonna be one of those sets.
The people love seeing specifically white women and spiders duke it out.
Yeah. I mean, case in point, Jury, Street Fighter.
She's both.
Yeah.
But you can see already that dash BC catching Byakuya out of the air, and particularly against Phil.
Yeah.
Because Phil is full of shenanigans.
He's also a bit of an aerial gamer. He always loves to be dashing around, setting up the webs, doing a whole bunch of stuff, and Wagner doesn't seem to have anything to do with it.
He's a very aerial gamer, so you will see him in the air for probably 30 to 40% of a match.
Yeah, sounds right.
Which, like playing Wagner or playing really any character, knowing your anti-air options is very, very important. You got to swat that spider out of the air, because if you let Phil fuck around up there, he will fuck around and you will find him.
Yeah. Speaking of, trapped in the web, that is Mr. Sunglasses Boardman taking game number 1.
That is very quick, very commanding.
Man, that round start slide, that's crazy.
It's a very good option.
It is really good.
It's about frame 11, give or take. So there are some options it loses to. You could definitely make a tier list of characters purely by their round start options.
Yeah, and Byakuya's up there.
Byakuya isn't super high up there.
Okay.
It does lose to things like Kuon stuff.
Right.
It loses to Elton Gun on round start.
I see.
So it does lose to a few things. But it definitely is a very solid burst low to catch your opponent walking back. If they jump, they can punish you for it. But generally speaking, it's not a bad way to at least kick off a round before your opponent's like doing a crazy adaptation.
That makes sense. Kind of just like control the space, make sure they're not doing anything too insane. Just keep it nice and honest. Alright, there we go. Tony taking a round. Trying to respond with their own round start loads, like run up 2B looks like. Here we go, web set up. Going to the corner, gonna eat a big chunk of damage here. Are we gonna spend any meter on the setup? No! Okay, never mind. Finds punish. Has Warble available. Probably gonna see some CS stuff.
Oh, we may. Although, playing Byakuya, it's very important to save that CS. CS is an invaluable resource for every member of the cast, but for Byak, it's invaluable.
What's his Warble trait?
His Vorpal trait is he can do like another put a web down and fly around in the air.
Right.
So when you see Phil in Vorpal and he's really flying in the air,
when he's like actually zooming.
Yeah, that's Byak's Vorpal trait. So he gets to zoom and boom around, which for every Byakuya player that is not Phil, they get no reason to maintain Vorpal, except the damage buff. But for Phil, there's a bit extra in there where he immediately starts absolutely just doing shit. He's just doing shit.
It's always so good when a player like really likes one kind of niche thing that most of the rest of the players that play that character don't really kind of mess with, and they're like, no, I love this. This is the best thing ever.
Yeah, and that's what makes Under Night such a beautiful game.
Absolutely.
It's like every character has so many methods of expression, not just in, oh, does he know? He knows! He knows the spacing! Oh my god, Tony's a freak.
That was a crazy punish, actually.
That was a crazy punish. He probably could have killed.
So that's a you step in and you get pulled underneath.
Yes, it's a big AoE command grab on the ground. So if you don't know what you're doing, you do cop it. Oh, the straight hit. And that's
so unfortunate. He cashed in the Celestial right then and then couldn't get the kill.
Sunglass and Ballman takes game 2.
Yeah,
it's looking commanding in this winners finals.
He's running away with it.
And this is an impressive performance from Phil as well, considering that he has not been playing Under Night due to having outside of fighting game commitments quite heavily for about a month and a half now.
Yeah.
So he's been big chilling. and he just does his therapeutic lab Byakuya combos for like a little bit each day.
That's one thing I love about this game, is this is a game where you can sit in the lab if you've got like a spare 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and just like mess around with some truly heinous shit.
Yeah.
And then bring it to the locals next time you play.
And boy, does Phil mess with some heinous.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of messages I get at like 11 p.m. of like, yo, join VC real quick, I gotta show you something.
First hours labbing.
And
oh,
it's the
boy.
most fucked up shit I've ever seen. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is unreal. But Tony gets on the board, so that's one round. Burns, but that EX not going to keep him safe. Now Tony, like, you know, he's got
setting up the bullshit.
He's got to find his way in, you know. But these shields, shield anti-air, one of Phil's trademarks, you know. But Tony just is able to do it.
Yep.
That's a universal one, baby.
Finding some hits, take him to the corner.
Yeah, that's Wagner. She hits you, you're going to the corner.
Ooh.
Good punish.
Oh, that's okay. We find another hit.
Yeah, he's catching and mashing. These are good punches. Oh! Oh!
Jeez.
Off a throw.
That's a big conversion.
Off a fucking throw, he's dead.
Say yes in the background. Yes.
All right, slide B, baby.
That's the round start opening we were just talking about earlier.
It truly is the opener of all time.
It's a cut your nonsense where we're going back to playing big old under-night anime buttons.
We sure are. Even Wagner, a character that's pretty infamous for being quite like gorilla boxy, has some big buttons.
Yes.
Dash BC being one of them.
You see that double roll just now?
Yes.
We're gaming.
Oh, we're gaming.
Yeah.
If you see one roll, we're gaming a little bit. You
Yeah.
see two rolls,
You're gaming exponentially for the amount of rolls that you see.
Gaming plus also potentially someone missing.
What was that?
Shenanigans!
Bro.
See, that's what I mean. Vorpal is an invaluable trait for Byakuya
Yeah.
because you can truly run some heinous mixes.
Yeah.
Because the way that Vorpal and CSing works is you can carry momentum in very specific and odd ways.
Yeah.
Kind of like RC and Guilty Gear, where you can kind of fuck with physics.
Yeah.
And with how much Byakuya flies around everywhere, he might be dead again.
He's pushing some collision boxes around while he's flying.
Yeah,
he's doing some
he is flying. All right, Vios to get out. EX doesn't command grab, but that does grid break. Now, he's not going to have enough meter to put you in the blender. However,
backs off a little bit.
right, gets the hit. He's flying around. Tony trying to swat the fly.
Yeah. Doesn't want to overextend, but it looks like it's clipped anyway.
Paid actor web.
Nice.
And that, kids, is why you need to pay off the webs
Yes.
before the game starts. You need to slide him a 20
Yep.
and go, hey, if you're still up when he does his combos, fuck them up.
Yeah,
for
can
him.
you just like chill there real quick and just like mess their combos up? That would be super sick.
Oh, big overhead. That's a massive, massive opening.
Okay, nice jump on the throw. It just zips out of the corner immediately.
Yeah, he's adept at getting out of the corner, the old Byakuya. But
Oh my god.
oh, he flies back in, aggressive as always. And now you're well and truly in the spider blender.
Yeah,
One, two.
Wait.
There was almost a third, but the back tech out.
Okay, just chilling.
All right. He's got the Great Wall of Spider right now.
Great Wall of Spider. I like that.
Hey, if it works. All right, grid cycle goes to Tony, nice and patient, and then immediately tries to burn his way in.
Got full screen normals.
All right, and Phil playing this very, very defensive game.
Uh-oh.
Catches the dash BC, knows he wants to kind of get rid of those webs.
Nice conversion.
And now Vorpal on the side of Sunglasses and Bold Man. You're in the corner against Byakuya.
Yikes.
You're getting mixed 6 ways to hell.
Yeah, where did that
And
hit?
that is sometimes how it goes.
That is how it goes.